we're going to call this Worker Wednesday. Sometimes it's Wacky Wednesday, Worker Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, whatever, it's a WW kind of day. So here I am sitting with, you wanted it, I brought it to you, Sergio.
Hello.
So I think his Spanish or his English is pretty good. So every once in a while, I don't know, he might come across a word that he doesn't quite understand how to spit it out, but we'll help him work through it. So you guys have all kind of asked, how did Sergio and I meet? How did this work relationship start, and so on and so forth. So I think it was back in 2013.
2013, yes.
So it's been like 9 years, getting ready to turn 10 years. I was remodeling 47 Grand Regency, and his name was given to me by another worker. Was it Beto?
No,
Basil?
Ernesto, the guy that was doing the floors for you.
Oh, that's right. He was doing the floors for me. So anyway, this guy was doing the floors for me. I was trying to find a cabinet guy that I thought could do cabinets in my closet, kitchen, so on and so forth. So Sergio came highly recommended. He came over, we kind of interviewed, and I said, let me see your work.
Yes.
And so you were actually working hand in hand with Garth, the framer.
Yes.
So, I had a framer named Garth. He's actually done some consulting on this house with us also, because we had to do some beams and tear out walls and stuff. So anyways, you actually built a few things in my closet, I think, because wasn't there another cabinet guy, Beto or Basil?
Beto was the one that he was helping us with the closet.
Right.
On the second floor.
Yeah, the second floor.
Yeah.
So we had all kinds of workers in that house too. But anyways, I actually ended up liking Sergio's work better than Beto's work. So, and that's where it all started. And I thought I was only going to have him with me about a year.
Right.
But the standing joke with Teresa is, I'm never done.
Never.
I'm never done, because just when I get done, I find something else I want to change,
right,
or add, or whatever. And so we have literally worked together almost nonstop.
Right.
For 9 years.
For 9 years already. Yeah, I remember this guy called me, Ernesto. He called me one day. He's like, hey, are you interested in doing like a big project? I'm working on a big house. And I say, yeah, why not? Like, I can go and take a look of the house. So you call me. I think he gave you my phone number. You call me, and the first time I went to your old house, Grand Regency. When I saw the house, I was like, there's no way that I can. I think this project is too much for me. I was thinking on that, but you give me the opportunity, and I was like, okay, I have the opportunity, so I think it's the time. To grow, and since that day, we're still working.
So the old saying with Teresa is, if you treat me right, I will keep you gainfully employed.
Right.
And because sometimes when people walk in and they see where you live or how you live, their price immediately goes through the roof. They're like, oh, well, if she can afford, and so, me as a real estate agent and someone that loves to remodel homes, I don't care if I'm worth this many millions or if I'm worth 20 bucks. I have a job for you, and so a lot of times I'll explain the job on the phone before they even come see the house, so they can actually give me a price over the phone.
Right.
But then they show up to the house and then they see the house and they're like, oh, well, the price just went up. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Because I like the contractors that, whether they're doing something on the south side or whether they're doing something in Carlton Woods or whether they're doing something here or whatever, their prices are their prices.
Right. Yeah.
And so that's why, whether it be Sergio or whether it be Mike the electrician, Ernesto the fence guy, Simone my sprinkler system guy, Kevin the plumber, it just doesn't matter. Like, I have long-term relationships with all of my guys because they treat me right.
Yes.
They don't up their prices just because, oh, well, she's got more money, so I'm just going to charge her more on her job.
Well, and another thing, and to me is one of the main things, the reason why is because you always have something different, and always for me something like challenging for me. It's nothing that we always do.
Sergio will be like, I've never done that. And I'm like, good, learn it.
And to me, I think that's the only way that you can grow, doing different things, and that's one thing that I like about Teresa. That there's always something different, something challenging.
Right. I don't like just the run of the mill. Oh, this is how we always do it. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care if that's how you always do it. I don't want it that way. I want people to walk in and go, wow, I've never seen that before. That's really cool.
Right. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. See.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm like that's what I, and that's what I love about working with you too. Is you accept the challenge, and I think that's what's helped you grow over the years. Also, is because I've put you to that challenge, and you've been able to grow from it, and because of it, I have sent him so much work.
Yes. Yes.
Like so many of my Carlton Woods people have used him, are using him, whatever, you know, and so.
And everybody wants to do the same thing you're doing.
They're like, we like what Teresa's doing.
Yeah. Just do what you're doing on Teresa's house.
So for all you haters out there that are like, oh Lord, it's boring, it's gray, it's this, it's that. Well, guess what? There's a lot of people wanting the same damn thing that I do.
Oh no.
Because whether you like to believe it or not, I do like to do cutting edge. I like to do what's in the now. I like to do stuff that's outside the box. I like to do stuff that you're not going to walk into my house and see, oh, I just saw that in 10 other houses or something. Like I like to just create my own thing. And the other thing I like about Sergio is we never work off of really house plans. Like, yeah, we have a set of house plans so we can see where beams and joists and plumbing and all that stuff is, but I don't sit down with an architect and design something way in advance. Sergio's like, okay, what do you want this room, like this room here? Mm-hmm. What do you want this apartment to look like? Or out in the barn, right now. What do you want it to look like, Teresa? And so he's so good about just going up to a wall or getting a piece of wood and sketching it for me. Like, the idea is up here in my head. I just have to somehow relay it to him, and he draws it out and creates it. And then from there, his workers create.
Yep. Yep.
So we cut out the architect.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, and the other thing about Sergio that is so incredibly nice is, because we do have that working relationship, is I can call him when something's wrong, and he comes immediately.
Yes.
I'll never forget one night, that's a funny story, one night I was downstairs in my kitchen area and water was dripping from the ceiling. And I was like, what the hell? And this like, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night, I don't know. And I come upstairs and I'm trying to find where water, and then I go into this bathroom and there's water dripping and it's all over the floor. And so I called Sergio because I know he knew this house. He'd been working. And I was like, oh my God, I have a water leak. I don't know why. And you guys had built the cabinet.
Yes.
You were building the cabinet. We'd torn out the other cabinet.
Yes.
So I knew he would know what was happening. Well, instead of him saying, well, Teresa, get a bucket and put it under the drip and I'll be there in the morning. He said, I'll be there in a minute. I'm on my way.
Yes.
Well, I thought it would just be Sergio that showed up. His whole family showed up.
My dad, my brother.
Dad and all the brothers. I'm like, okay, I don't think we need everybody here, but I don't know if they were all sitting down to dinner at some time or what had happened and why they were all together. But anyways, I'm just saying. And you know what? My electrician Mike, my plumber Kevin, everybody's the same way. Like that's what happens when you have a good relationship with your people.
Right.
Is, you know, and if one of them came to me and needed something from me, I'd be right there to help them out too.
Yes.
So, you know,
Yeah.
but anyways, so yeah, did you ever think you were going to do another big house with me?
Not really.
Really?
Yes.
You
I
thought
was
47 Grand Regency was going to be it?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You thought I'd live there forever?
I don't know. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
But it was funny because every time, well, plus we had it for sale. So, you know, when you have it for sale for a long period of time, you have to keep it looking nice.
Right.
So when certain things would happen, we would like try to fix it right away or whatever. And then
Yes.
I'd come up with an idea and be like, oh, I want to create this room as an office now. Oh, now over here I want to create a man cave for my husband and
I
a
want to
barn.
move my gym.
So it was always something like I was just, you know, and I'm sure that's going to happen here too. I don't know, you know, but the great thing is this house, unlike the last house, I'm trying to come up with all of those ideas now versus later. Because at that time I was like, oh yeah, I need a playroom for the grandkids. Well, what happened is the grandkids outgrew the playroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, why am I wasting this precious room on a playroom? I need to make it my office.
Your office, yeah.
You know, I mean, like, so, and then the upstairs, we never did anything with that upstairs family room. It was just a boring family room.
Right.
But then we created the man cave, you know? So I don't know. Instead of doing those things right off the bat, it just took me a few years to do it. This house, I'm trying to do it all now.
That's good.
And then I'll be like, okay, Sergio, we're done.
Hopefully you change your mind later.
I'll be like, okay, Sergio, we're done. And he's like, sure, we are. So,
Yeah.
so if you had to say, what's your biggest pet peeve about me? Like, what is the one thing that you wish I wouldn't do that bothers you?
That bothers me? I
I can answer it for him. I can answer it for him. Probably when I just all of a sudden change my mind.
Maybe it could be that.
Because he'll be like, really?
Yeah.
I know in his mind he's like, really?
No, but I mean, if we have to do it, we can do it.
But I don't think I'm the only homeowner that's ever doing that.
No,
like, Like people do it all the time.
Yeah.
Like you get halfway
Not
through.
like you, but
Huh?
not like you.
Yeah, but sometimes I have the vision and then they create the vision and it's still not right.
Right.
Like it's still not exactly.
Right.
You know? So, anyways.
But I can say one thing that I like about working with you. I still remember that day when we were painting your driveway on Grand Regency. Like,
So in Grand Regency, I had a black driveway.
yes,
Black driveway.
yes.
And it was probably 100 degrees out.
Yes, it was. I remember that day. It was on Friday, I think, if I'm not wrong. You told me, "Are you gonna be able to come here tomorrow to start painting the driveway because I need it done."
I think we were getting ready to have an event or something.
Yes, something like that.
Always.
And I say, you know what, like, none of my workers can work on Saturday, so what we wanna do? And she's like, okay, if you don't come, I'm gonna start doing it by myself. And I say, you know what, like, I'm gonna help you. So I went to your house on Saturday and we start painting the driveway. You were with me, like, all day painting the driveway.
100
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah.
And I was out there with them painting the driveway.
Yes.
And I remember I had a couple umbrella stands
Yes.
and I was trying to move the umbrella stands to keep us kind of in the shade as we were doing it. But I mean, like, time was of the essence. We were getting ready for an event and we needed to get it done. And so, you know, my whole thing is I've always tried to tell people, even when I had my gyms and all my businesses and even my assistants and stuff, my housekeeper, doesn't matter. I always tell people, I will never ask you to do something that I personally won't do myself.
Right.
So if I want you to go out in the yard and pick up dog poop, I'm gonna go out there and help you pick up dog poop.
Yes.
If I want you to go to the bathrooms and scrub the toilets, I will go help scrub toilets with you. If I need you to get this driveway done, I don't care that it's 100 degrees, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna help you get the driveway done.
Yes. Yes.
And I don't know how many people I've left that lasting impression with, because I have health club guys, Rick Adesina for one. Rick Adesina's like, I'll never forget the first time I worked with you, Teresa. It was at West University with Valley Total Fitness, and you wanted, this was back in the day when you could flyer apartment complexes. You could go put flyers on apartment complex doors. You can't now, but this was back in the day. And I told Rick Adesina and another kid, I said, you're coming with me. And they're like, well, what are we gonna do? And I said, just come with me. So we get in my car and we go to this apartment complex, and I kick off my high heels and I put a pair of tennis shoes on. And Rick was like, what are you doing? And I said, we're going to go fly our apartment complexes. We're going to go fly this entire apartment complex. He said, you are? And I said, you damn right I am. Let's go.
Yep.
Put my tennis shoes on, and away we went. And to this day, and that was 15, 18 years ago. To this day, the man still tells that story. To this day, he tells his employees, because he's a big general manager at a Lifetime Fitness now, but to this day, he tells that same story to his people, because this boss made a difference in his life.
Yeah. Yep.
And I told him, I said, I'm not going to make you, it's 90 degrees outside, I'm not going to make you flyer this whole apartment complex. I'm going to help. Let's do it. Let's get it done.
Yep.
So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this short little video interview we did with Sergio. You guys have all, the viewers want to know, are you gay or straight?
I was straight.
So the gay guys need to quit coming for Sergio. He's not available. So when y'all are like, can you put Sergio back up on the ladder again, please? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just a little backstory with Sergio and how we met and where he came from and so on and so forth. So anyways, we're going to now go into seeing more renovations at the ranch.
Bye.
The bar area is getting painted. Remember, they were up here the other day painting the cabinets. So they had to now also touch up the walls. See how they got the gray paint on the walls. So they're touching up the walls. Cabinets have all been painted. Now they're just touching up the walls. So hopefully they'll put everything back together the way it's supposed to be and get all this plastic taken down so that this bar will be done. I've got bar stools arriving, I think, tomorrow. And then we got to get ready for that big window. It's looking good, looking good. So they built one last cabinet in my garage where my Rolls Royce sits. Remember, they got all this done. So they built one last cabinet. That'll have a lot of storage in it, plus brooms, mops, and buckets. So this is getting finished. And out here in the barn, they are rocking and rolling. And just like that, we're going to have steps. Looky there. Goes right into my closet. It'll be perfect for events. How cool is that? And drink alcohol. Carolina's like, just let me come out here and sit and drink alcohol. Get a babysitter for the kids. We got to get the fountain out here yet too, but look at how cool. We finally got steps, Carolina. We finally have steps. Yay! And you did an amazing job filming today.
Oh yeah. Good.
You guys like her straight hair? So she did that keratin thing where, so she used to have really super curly hair and now she's got long straight hair.
I like it.
Yeah, she likes it. Table's heavy. I think that was in my kitchen. And now it's going to be part of the barn countertops. Yes. Heavy, heavy, heavy. And then that's going to be the sliding barn door for her bedroom. So that's going to be cool. Now they got to move this because they're going to be coming to lay rebar so that we can pour concrete. It's going to be a big sliding barn door. It's going to be so cool. So I'm absolutely loving that I have steps that were poured yesterday that are drying today. So probably on Monday we're going to be removing all of this wood and boards, and I will have steps coming out of my closet. So now all I need is this freaking beautiful, amazing fountain to go here in the middle. Actually, I might even bring out more stones, and instead of so many stepping stones, make it more flat, because I want to have so many events out here. Yes! So cool. Cannot wait to use this space. It's going to be so, so, so pretty. Okay, so the upstairs bar area is getting done. Look, the bar stools came in. Yes, very sleek, modern, contemporary. Love, love, love. So it is getting done. Shelves for the glasses. Now we're going to mirror the walls. We're going to put some amazing mirror on the walls. Flooring's in, cabinets are done. They've already made. Now they're painting the cupboard doors, the cabinet doors, and the ice maker and the fridge are sitting over here. So those will get put in this week. So it is coming along. Yes, it's making this upstairs area look so much better. And just wait till that big old window's in. Yes! Get these chairs situated up here in the bar area for conversation and entertaining. Cannot wait. Okay, we are pouring cement in the barn. Here we go. Time to level up all these floors, make everything level so we can turn it into a house. Now they're leveling it out. I'm glad that's not what I do for a living. But it's interesting. Well, we got one stall. One stall is done. We're working on the second one over there. Getting it done. So the upstairs bar is looking amazing. They're finishing up the baseboards. They've got the shelving in. The ice maker was installed yesterday, as well as the sink and faucet. The beverage cooler has been installed. They're putting the doors on. So we're going to put mirror on that wall. And then, of course, there's going to be mirror on that wall that will be behind the glasses and everything. So hang some artwork in here and we are done. Just waiting on this big old window. So the steps to my garden are beautiful. It looks amazing. Everything looks great. Look at that. Yes, they took the wood down. So now we can come and go. Looks so pretty. I just got to get a fountain out here. This looks amazing. Yes. Still got to get this fountain going. Almost done though. So we have the laundry room framed in over here. They're putting lights up in there. The cement was all poured. It is drying, so we are able to actually walk on it and get stuff done. We have moved the island down about 3 feet this direction, so that's going to work out well. We've lined out all the cupboards and everything, and the tub arrived this morning, and we have positioned it where it's supposed to go in front of that window. They've covered it to keep it safe while they work on the fur downs, because we're doing a tray ceiling in this bathroom. So they're continuing to take off all this cedar wood so we can put different wood up. They're going to frame in the shower and everything today. So we got a bunch of busy workers here today getting all kinds of stuff done. They're building this wall. This wall is the wall that you'll see when you first walk in. So go that way to the bedroom, that way to the closet. It's going to turn out really well. So lots of progress, lots of progress. So peeps, you like this shirt? Yeah, blessed. I thought it said believe. Blessed. Okay, whatever. So crazy day. Getting ready to meet with the tent company that is going to be putting the tent over the whole pool area. So I'm trying to get this wrapped up so I can get down there and meet with her. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got a little bit of an insight of Sergio, our work relationship, how many years we've been together. And it kind of gives you an insight on maybe the other workers too, because like I said, most of my construction guys have been with me anywhere from 9-10 years to 15 to 20 years. So I think it's very important for you to understand that when you treat people good, they're going to treat you good, and you can have a long-term relationship with them. So I hope that's what you got out of this. I hope there was a message that you understood in here, because it's just not all, it's not all about just going and finding a contractor to do something. It's about having a contractor that you trust, they trust you, you work together well, and you just end up having a long-term relationship. And that's very, very vital, very important these days. So anyways, we probably didn't ask Sergio as many personal questions as you probably wanted to know, but I try to respect people's privacy a little bit. Just because I'm willing to put my life out there doesn't mean that other people are willing to put their lives out there. But just to be able to get him on camera and do a quick interview with him, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because he is a very important part of my life professionally. And like I said, at any given time, I know that if I need something, all I got to do is pick up the phone and he's there and his family's there. So it's really cool. So I hope you enjoyed Worker Wednesday here today. Saw some of the renovations and updates, and we're gonna get ready to go do some Christmas shopping. Not Christmas present shopping, but met with my lady that's designing and creating all of the decor for the house for Christmas and everything. And we're putting up some extra trees this year, so I've got to get with her at Craftex. I've got to get to At Home. I've got my list of stuff I've got to start picking up right now, because they're literally got me on the list at the end of the month to decorate my house for Christmas. So we're chomping at the bit. We got so much going on, guys. So much. And remember, the serums are launching. Oh my God. So be prepared. The serums are amazing. I just got done putting some vitamin C serum on my skin, and I am just in love. It just feels so good. So with that said, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Stay tuned for Friday's video, because it's going to be fun. And just be blessed, be happy, live life to its fullest, and just wake up every day and thank God you're still here and you still get to make a difference in this world. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that notification bell, and until next time, bye-bye.